pound for pound ranked grappler here tonight. We've also got Pat Shahgholi on the other side, coming in 19 years old, 5'11", 207.8 pounds, and he is currently unranked. Big statement day for Pat if he can make this happen. Let's get to the action. All right, here we go. This is the opening match of the bracket here, Sean. We've been waiting for this all night. Super excited to see what happens with these guys.
Circle, don't let him push you back.
Now, you mentioned before that, this is Pat's time to shine. And you also mentioned that, he's coming in looking very athletic, really, really good shape, and maybe the most, disciplined training camp he's had coming into an event, and probably for good reason when you have a challenge like Dante Leon. What do you think he's going to be looking for here?
Well, I mean, he's showing some good hand fighting skills. He's wrestling, he's clearing collar ties. Look at that little 2-on-1. He's showing some good stuff here on the feet.
Dictate what happens. Let's go.
Speaking of the feet, though, Dante is really well known for having such strong wrestling. Now, he's giving up over 30 pounds in this match as well. So he is one of the smaller guys in the division. So when it comes to wrestling, that can make a big difference, right? When you're shooting double legs on guys bigger and taller.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Pat's looking really good on that, from just hand fighting and moving, and his elbow ties, his 2-on-1s, his level changes, his stance. Things looking very, very nice for him right now.
Dante's so disciplined with his positioning, though, right? I mean, that's one of the things that I think makes his wrestling so impressive. He's very, very disciplined with his positioning. And he's training in one of the highest caliber wrestling areas of the country out in Ohio, right? The Midwest, so well known. So he's got access to a lot of great, look at that, we see some of that wrestling coming out to play, but actually initiated there from Pat, I believe.
Yeah, Pat out of New York, Long Island, New York. I mean, New York is a very, very good wrestling state as well. One of the best in the country as well. So, he looks like he's been doing his homework, but that was a nice arm drag counter for Dante. Beautiful knee pick. Had that underhook, had that ankle, and just took advantage right away.
Oh, wow, and it comes right back up. And it almost looked like Dante was not too insistent on needing him to stay down, right? He let him right back up.
I think he was testing the waters there a little bit, because you overcommit on a leg locker, and you find yourself in a leg lock, or at least an entry. So I think he kept his weight back a little bit there, and Pat was able to hip heist up. So
2-on-1 control here from Dante, but Pat did a great job keeping head position away from him. Usually when you're on the 2-on-1 side, you want to have your head in that person's ear, right? Oh, wow. Big chase down there from Pat, really shoving Dante towards the edge of the mat. Snap down there from Pat. He's got a bite on the head and the arm here. Reaches to the ankle. Almost transitions into the legs.
Yeah, snap down for head and arm. Tried. Now he's trying a big throw here. But
trip, though, from Dante.
Yeah, had to be careful. He gave away the back hip. Did Pat. He tried to throw Dante, but Dante got the back hip and rolled out of bounds.
That was so interesting. Dante went for an inside trip, then Pat answered with a throw, and that was a beautiful transition. Just what happened in the last 30 seconds or so is really significant in this match, and it's interesting to me that after all that, Dante actually chooses to sit now.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good at these inside rolls.
Wrestles up to the back.
Yeah, he's one of the best at wrestling up by far. Look at that. Still a little low on the hip. Now he's built it up. He's built up to that backpack grip. The seatbelt grip. He started a little low, but did a great job of following through and coming up to that reverse head arm.
And they are going to reset here in the center. And we just had a judge's favor come through, the first one of the match over 3 minutes in, and it's going to give a nod to Dante Leon. No big surprise as he finds himself here in the first dominant position of the match. Notice how he uses that left foot to hook the inside of the calf. Oh, and he's going straight for the neck here. He's got a grip on his own bicep.
Pat made a little mistake to fight the legs and left his neck just ready to be squeezed with that strangle hand. He was able to fight that off, but Pat needs to get up on the hands here and fight these hands. Get the cross hand, shoehorn if he has it.
Oh man, Dante does an excellent job. Switches his head to the bottom side when they go to the other side of the back to prevent Pat from putting his shoulders to the ground. He looks like he's getting under the chin again here, or over the chin. Either way, he's got a very strong finish from here. This is tight. This is when he gets the tap. Dante Leon with the first submission of the night for this bracket. Starts this 8-man open class bracket off with a bang here against Pat. Both of these guys with a very tough opening, lots of great takedown exchanges, and what a statement there to start us off.
Yeah, Dante, the forearm right where the teeth meet. That is nasty, painful. No hand fighting there. Like, just had that forearm right where the teeth. And you can see Dante's arm. It's got the teeth imprinted into his forearm. You can see it in there. Like, look at the teeth. Look at the teeth marks on the forearm. Like, see that? That's it. If you get your forearm right where the teeth join, there it is. You're going to see a good shot. When the light lights up, you're going to see his teeth mark. You know, it's really, I mean, it's either tap or get your teeth broke. And it's no fun. And Pat was wise just to say, no hands in. It was all face. And that's it. So
yeah, here's some highlights from this match. We had some amazing takedowns. That initial knee tap. Pat stood up right after this, and I think you're right. You know, Dante didn't overcommit. There were some other takedowns in between there, and then in the end, though, Dante actually wrestled up from his guard play, found himself to the back after this, and that really started that sequence of him finding himself to that rear naked choke.
Yeah, that's right. He rolled through. He did a good job of coming up to that seatbelt from being low on the waist. And then there was, see it, Pat's on the legs. He's looking for the legs, and wham, there's the first attempt. That's not the actual one that sunk in. So that was the first attempt he fought out. Here's the one that's going to sink in. And watch the forearms right where the teeth meet.
Oh,
there you
gosh.
go. And it's, you know, you don't want to be fighting in there for very long.
Yeah,
you'll have a nice little dentist bill after that.
Amazing finish for these guys. We're going to get the official call here in the arm raise in just a moment.
And the referee calls an end to this one around 4 minutes into the match. For your winner by submission, Dante Leon!
Dante Leon starts us off in this bracket with a rear naked choke finish. And in a moment here, we're going to find out who he's going to face next in this bracket. We've got a tough one coming up. This is so fun because Dante fights anywhere from light to middle, right? But these guys in this bracket, he's potentially facing some ultra heavyweight people